Dog tracks in the yard, size 22 boots in the snow. Half-eaten cookies on the porch and hair on the mistletoe. He's got a belt made of tinsel, a candy cane tucked in his vest. Reindeer hiding on the rooftop like this dude's too much for the sled. Sasquatch Santa coming down your chimney wall. Chest hair, jingle bell, hear that giant Yuletide call. Sasquatch Santa, oh, howl in the winter night. Better hope you've been real good. He hugs a little too tight. He's sipping eggnog straight from the jug, leaves a beer print on the glass. Flexing in my front room window, fogging up the Christmas glass. He hung my stockings on his biceps, lifted up my plastic reindeer sleigh. My neighbor's lights went black when he plugged himself in the display. Sasquatch Santa coming down your chimney wall. Chest hair, jingle bells, hear that giant Yuletide call. Sasquatch Santa, oh, howl in the winter night. Better hope you've been real good. He hugs a little too tight. He's grinding down the rooftop tile, too big for the sleigh. Candy cane swinging like a war club, won't fit in the sleigh. He stuffed those presents in the tree. My angel falls face first, helplessly. This ain't your grandma's Christmas Eve. Sasquatch Santa.
All right. Beware of the Sasquatch Santa. Mighty big. Run around your neighborhood, scare the crap out of you. I hope you like my quick little intro I threw together there with a little bit of Bigfoot and for Christmas and all that. Some little bit of metal and all the stuff I like. Good stuff. Let's find it big. There we go. Merry Christmas. Everybody joining us from the marathon for the Purple hosts every year. This is my third year doing it. I didn't know if I was going to be able to, but at the last minute I said, give me a spot. I'm going to do her. So here I am. So 3 years and going strong. I know Dr. Ben was just on playing some games. Thanks everybody for Dr. Ben and for Dr. Ben showing over here. And I think there was some kind of mix-up with the following stream. So if somebody knows or if Purple's in the chat or something, let me know. All of a sudden it disappeared on me. The link disappeared and everything. So I don't know what happened, but let me know what happened because all I get is a blank screen. Hello, Ember. Member for 7 months. Congratulations, Ember. And I know why you're a member for 7 months. There can be only one reason why you're a member for 7 months.
We love toast. We love toast. We love toast. We love toast. We love toast.
There we go. Amber's been around for 7 months. It's about the whole time I've been streaming as far as being monetized goes. Thanks a lot, Ember. Appreciate it. And I see, oh, well, I just see all kind of folks. Hold on a second here. All right, drop that off. I see Ryan here. I see Chris here. I see Brainless Porpoise here. or the sinister porpoise, my fault. And I see brainless here. I see stop the stupidity here. Better than Ember. Bree is next. Okay. Well, whatever. I had a thing on there, then it got took away. So whatever. Okay, it's all fixed. Thank you, Ember. Appreciate it. Bree is next. That's what I thought. And then, but I had the message, so I just wanted to check because it disappeared on me. And of course, everybody that's here for the panel backstage still, I wanted to say hi to everybody before I brought them all on. So they are here. The crew is here, and some other folks are here. Looking forward to talking to you. Ryan's here. Jester's here. AJ is here. John is here. Jacqueline is here. My hat is here. How's my hat look? It's mighty warm. Might just keep it on, keep me warm. One by land and one by sea is here. Good to see you. I was reading your name on somebody else's earlier, and I was like, that's a pretty good name. Kind of long, but it's a pretty good name. And yeah, I saw Beck sneaking on through. The Cosmic Kyle, hello. The Squatch Rock, hell yeah. Mix some metal and some Sasquatch, and I'm happening. Good to see you, Dr. Ben. Enjoyed your show. Thanks for stopping through, Beck, and Stop the Stupidity, Brainless. Who else is in here? The other hood. IQ. I don't know what that is. Must mean something, though. And Slim is here. John is here. Good to see you. Yeah, I got go time. Try to start right on time because it was a handoff, so I didn't want to miss my handoff. Right, boom! I hit the right on the button. Merry Christmas, Matt Man. Tripping over my own tongue. I think that's everybody. Oh, Fred was through here too. Good to see you, Fred. Bring you back out. And Stop the Stupidity as member for 6 months. So there's right there. Not to mention, I go to the starred thing here. Hold on. Stop the Stupidity is gifted 5 captive desk memberships. And I want to thank you very much. Let's see if they're showing up. You never know. YouTube might be working today. I wouldn't count on it, but Stop the Stupidity gave through to Clockwork Rex, John F. McDropout, all right, Poor Claire, Mega Grey Wolf, and Gargoyle. And thank you very much for your generosity. Or is it that you just want a song?
You rock, let's rock with the fire in our veins. Rock on till the skies, till the thunder and rain. All hail Bigfoot, the legend, the king. He walks among shadows, the wild spirits sing.
Thanks, Stop Stupidity. You rock, and you've rocked since day one, and you keep on rocking. Just rock on, man. Or girl, whichever. Rock on, man. This all applies. Rock on. Captive desk memberships going out. Make sure you spam those emojis. Hello, Maya. How you doing? Merry Christmas. The other hood. What's in the other hood? I'm curious minds must know. And so happy holidays, everyone. From the desk to you, part of Purple's marathon, which he's been doing year after year after year, giving folks the opportunity to say Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays or whatever you celebrate or don't celebrate, and spread a little cheer to somebody that might be home alone this season, might have be snowed in or something, whatever, or you just want to stop by and say hi like you normally do. And, hey, that's what we're here for. So I'm going to be here for about an hour. I guess Bree is coming up after me. So I have to adjust. Let me get Bree pulled up because I don't want to forget Bree. Shopping for a whip and all. So all right, make sure we get over to Bree's channel. There was a little confusion, and I was a little confused. And it seems to be taken care of, but I want to make sure that it's taken care of. 12:24, live from the hive, live in 108 minutes. Is that right? I think that's quite right. 9 o'clock. Yeah, I'm on 7 to 8 and Bree's on at 9. So she must have got moved forward, maybe. Is that what it is? Anyway, please let me know. I guess I'm a little confused. So who is next? All over the Mayas. See, this is tomorrow, though, right? Where I can get plenty of time zone. Merry Christmas. Hey, everyone. Well, it's in there somewhere. We'll figure it out before the end of the show. Bree, give me a shout. If you're up next, or whoever's up next. Apparently, the link I got isn't up next. Bree's got Ember's got a playlist. Hold on, I gotta get on the other screen, or it doesn't work over here. No, I'm streaming for an hour, Maya. I say it's supposed to be somebody at 7 to 8. It's supposed to be my unfinished journey, and then Maya. I am next, then Maya. Okay, some got moved around then. All right. So Bree, you are up next. Even though it says the wrong time on it, right? You gotta fix your time. Waiting December 4, 24, 25, 9 o'clock. Fix your time. This over here. I'll put this in the chat. There you go. And I think everybody's got the link already, right? Okay. I've said about 2 hours according to the playlist. Yeah. 2 hours out. Well, there's Breeze. Okay. 'cause I didn't get the message. So anyway, yeah, let me let Brainless in here. Where's
Hello, hello.
hello, Brainless. Hello, Scott. Hello, Mike. And hello, Slim. Merry
morning.
Christmas, happy holidays, and all that good stuff to y'all. And to yours.
And Dave, all streams have been 2 hours.
What?
I've had
Well,
most of them on.
no, half have been one and half have been two. But
Yeah,
anyway,
some are
okay.
mixed. I've
Merry-
only got an hour. So
Mary kissed my ass. I have 2 hours tomorrow. So,
Right. well,
but I
Dr.
was
Ben
told
just
that.
came off 2 hours.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
it said an hour for me, an hour for unfinished journey, and then to
Okay, so it says. Okay, so it says Journey has their thingy just fell off the list. So I believe they are next. Can you confirm that, Ember? Because I can't look at the thingies of the Mubber.
Yeah, if there's nobody covering it right, I'll hang out and cover it. And I just right as when the show was starting, the link wouldn't work because I checked it and it said they've been dropped off the list. But I didn't get a message from Purple or anything. Of course, I didn't have time to send Purple a message. It was just now.
Earlier, I heard that Journey was still on board. So unless that has changed in the last couple hours, I believe that's still happening. But I could be wrong.
Okay. Well, before the top of the hour, live in 43 minutes. Better Than Ember says.
Okay.
Better Than Ember has. Now it's back up. Okay. Christmas.
Oh,
Not in the playlist.
they were saying they needed a stream key earlier, and I forgot about that. So they did set up their stream key, and
okay.
they're doing that. That's what's happening. So now they do have that set.
Yeah. I don't know.
Okay.
It's still not in the playlist, so that might mess some shit up for.
Yeah.
So
Well, we have
somebody
40
is
minutes.
able to contact
So
Purple or
Well, it's back on my Unfinished Journeys page. So, okay. There's
We'll get
people
it
waiting.
figured out.
It says 8:24. All right. So let's click on it and we'll put it up. I'm supposed to put it up, and I don't want to screw this up. It's my only job. So let me copy this.
Nice hat.
Do this
Dave.
one more time. You like my hat?
Yeah, nice hat.
And we'll put this in there. There we go.
Slide it inside of there. Yes, there you go.
All right, and I'll pin it,
put it inside of me. Never mind.
and it should be up there now. Okay, so you go to my Unfinished Journey when I'm done, and then the rest of the prime times are kicking it. Maya and Bree, apparently. So, yeah, the thing I got was an email, it was incomplete, and I just copied it over because I was having a problem with copy and paste and blah, 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 blah. Long story short, it was easier to do it in my email, and then it got kind of messed up. And it's not current. So, yeah, I had this hat last year. I drew a name out of, or last summer I did. When I have it on? I had it on in the summer. Yeah, it was hot. When I drew a person's name out of the hat, that's what it was. And I wore it before for Christmas. It wasn't bad, but let me tell you put this thing on in the summertime, you can tell that it's made out of felt. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's one or two Santa hats that I swear we've had for like 30 years, and I would not want it to touch my scalp.
Yeah, I bought a brand new. I bought two of them. One of them is just like a stocking hat, and it just looks like you can put it on and go tobogganing, other than it's red and white, And thought about putting it on, but then I was like, I kind of like the festive hat with the you know, the festive look. Big pom-pom on it. I keep grabbing the wrong side. Big pom-pom on it. So anyway, it's my version of Christmas. I got my snow behind me, even though we don't have any snow outside. We've had snow up until this week, and then it got up to 40 or something, and sun was out, and there's no snow.
It got up to 82 today down here in my slice of Texas.
How are you guys doing? Slim, what's the temperature where you're at? Still there?
He's muted. Slim, can you hear us?
How about you, Brainless? What's the temperature where you're at?
At the moment, it is 3 degrees below zero.
That's
Real
Celsius?
temperature. Yeah.
Real temperature.
Yeah. But
And
then again, it's almost 1:30 at night here. So
yeah.
and it's
What about you,
like-
Mike? Did you get some of the 40s?
Yeah. A lot of the snow melted. There's still a little crust on the ground, but 36 today. So it's going to be warm for the next week, I guess. Anyway.
Yeah. Well, now that I've taken the time to sort that out and I said hello to everybody and that, I didn't plan a whole lot tonight. I thought we would just chat and tell everybody Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays and all that. And I've got the little Bigfoot poem I put up a couple years ago to play at the end. And I threw together the little timer at the beginning with a little Bigfoot. 'Cause I like to have a little Bigfoot in my Christmas. And I've got my Bigfoot shirt on, as I usually do.
Really, no Christmas is satisfying unless there's a Bigfoot in there somewhere.
That's what I say. Absolutely.
Old Hill
Feel a lot better today. My jaw is still a little puffy and still bothering me. I'm still taking pills, but that was a big molar they messed with, and it ain't there no more. But let me tell you, it's going to remember being there for a while as a puffy. But,
Several years after I had my my molars removed, those are the ones in the back, right? The molars. I started to get little shards of bone to start coming up through the gum, and so it's like I had to relive the pain all over again. But
that's
that's
what
all
she
done.
said. Yeah, don't be surprised if something comes out of your gum at one point or another. Although she said everything came out, pretty much intact. But those big ones, let me tell you. And I had mine was broken, so it was just a matter of I'd had a root canal in it before, so I didn't feel anything, right? So there's always the danger of it getting an infection, and I'm not even knowing it until it, gets into another tooth or something like that. So that's part of the checkup is you better go get this out, because I told him I felt a piece break off, so I knew it was, a piece of it filling or something came out. There was something in my mouth. But she said, yeah, it's broken one way and broken the other way, and it served its purpose, I guess. So, they way in the back, it was, mighty big. So I was glad to have that out because it makes you talk funny and everything swells your face up. And even the dentist was giving me oxys and oxycodones for my face. And it's like, man, they're not messing around, are they? Not to mention the Tylenol and, the usual stuff. But they weren't messing around. They made sure they gave me some, bit my tongue. Still a little fat. Made sure they gave me some good stuff. And let me tell you, it's still middle of the night. It doesn't seem to bother you during the day. But, the middle of the night when you're trying to get comfortable. And then it started to throb on me. And I'm like, dang it. So I had to get up, go dig out the pills. But it did help me feel a little better. But, it's been it's been a week almost. Oh, no, tomorrow will be a week, I guess. You figure it should start going down by now. Dang. That's a big tooth, though. What about you guys? You love having teeth pulled, or haven't you gotten there yet?
Last
I
time
don't
I
got
had
any yet.
last time I had a tooth pulled. Actually, it wasn't a tooth pull. It was like I lost a filling, and that had gotten really bad. And the guy, cleaned it up and refilled it and everything like that.
Yeah.
And that was a big relief. It wasn't a bad experience, but I've never really cared for the dentist. I don't think anybody has, but
No, dentist
I,
sucks.
I fucking hate getting somebody inside of my mouth in that way with their like hands and with
gonna say, like,
tools.
I've
Yeah, well,
I've
no, I
always
like.
been cool with it because
What are the
other
other
than until
ways?
recently, I haven't really had any issues other than going to the dentist. So.
I mean, if your bearded clam ends up inside my mouth, that's awesome. But having other things in there, no. So I had 4 molars pulled out when I was learning sideshow at a certain point in time. I thought it was going to be an awesome idea to learn how to open up beer bottles with my teeth. And I had somebody teach me the wrong way, and I busted out one of my molar teeth apart the way. I had that in my face for 10 years, and then it got so infected that I eventually had to have it taken out. So I have had 5 of large ass parts of my face taken out. Let's put it that way. And it's no bueno, no good. No,
it wasn't age either. You just abused them.
Well, the 4 molars were because my jaw didn't fit my skull. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
So that wasn't my fault. My dumbass got the other one that is my molar. Yes, that was my dumbass fault. I totally would say it was because I thought, oh, well, what's the next bar trick I can learn? Well, of course, opening up a beer bottle with her teeth. I should have learned how to use like a ring or something else to open. But anyways, I learned the hard way. That's why I started training under masters or people that knew what they were doing. So I didn't break my teeth. Well, that's not true. Because earlier we were talking about how I ground down my teeth from eating glass. Was that on Purple Stream? I don't know. And I went into the dentist.
You said it. You mentioned it last week, and then Purple brought it up today.
Yeah, that's what it happened was. Yeah, I mentioned it. I went into the dentist, and they took an x-ray of my teeth, and he comes out and he goes, what the hell do you do to the right side of your teeth? And I'm like, oh, I eat glass for a living. He's like, oh my gosh, I've never seen this type of wearing of the teeth before.
Yeah, that can be good.
Mine used to tell me what side of the bed I slept on. He goes, well, you sleep on your right side. And I was like, yeah, how did you know? He said, because you have more damage on the right side.
You grind on it? Is that or something?
No, the acid from your mouth. I guess if you have an acidic mouth and it rests in there all night, whatever side you're sleeping on is getting wet all the time. And it's not that good. You're supposed to use a certain kind of toothpaste one way or another, to keep your mouth not dry, but not too dry.
So that's why when you take the LSD and you put it in your tongue, no, never mind. We'll talk about that later.
I actually feel quite American about my teeth at the moment. Because I don't have dental coverage. So I've had broken tooth for quite a while. And I hate it. Like, you don't feel it, but you hear it.
Yeah.
The crunching. Yeah. Oh, that is such an annoying sound. But also like, I don't want to pay for it. So I'm just gonna wait until it's medically necessary.
Yeah, and aunt, I should have known that too. My parents paid way too much for my teeth, and like, I should not have messed around with them, and I still have to get all the porcelain done.
3, 4.
I need to get all the porcelain
5.
redone on my front of my teeth.
4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And I had
5 I think I got 5 out.
A root canal done a long time ago, and they didn't put a crown on it, so eventually it split. So I got that one taken out. And one tooth was just done because that one never got.
It's because you eat too many sweets.
No, that tooth was never replaced. Like that was still a baby. One of my baby teeth.
Yeah,
that was still one of my baby teeth.
One of my friends just had a baby teeth removed from his gum. It was all growing all funny.
Yeah,
and it never came out or anything, and eventually he had to go and have it taken out. It's like, it's about time. Damn baby tooth hanging out in your gum forever.
I can't even imagine.
Yeah, I had that, but that tooth eventually gave up.
But well, I told my other boy, as far as braces and everything go, I mean, his mouth is pretty good. He has one tooth that could use a little Invisalign or something, you know. But I mean, pretty much his teeth are, he's got good teeth. Hasn't had a mouthful of cavities or anything. Hasn't even had one that I know of. And he's got some good, healthy teeth. I said, take care of those. It's people that don't have it sure wish they had good teeth. I've always had bad teeth. My other son has bad teeth. My brother had bad teeth. I mean, it seemed to be going around. And then here come my wife, who has pretty good teeth, and our oldest. He's got really good teeth, so I try to tell him, take care of them, appreciate them,
Yeah,
you might not have them.
The stupid thing is, like, my mom always used to tell us, like, she always had to brush her teeth, like, a lot when she was little. But when
you don't want to do it too much,
dentist, the first time when she had to go to the dentist, like at like 5 or something, she already had 5 cavities, and like. I've never been good with brushing my teeth. And
well,
like,
you want
to the root canal that I had, like, I believe that was in my late teens. That was the first thing I actually had wrong with my teeth.
You know what they found out? I'm going to say this allegedly. Is it's not sugar impact. It's actually cornstarch or potato starches that are in between the teeth that it actually likes to feed on more. From a couple studies that I read, yes, obviously don't want to pack your teeth with sugar, but I read these studies and they're saying actually it's from people eating French fries and other starchy things that sit in their teeth that they actually like more. Allegedly.
Reggie also points out that the link for the next stream is pinned at the top of the chat. And I think I got it right this time.
Let me check.
Perfect.
Is it still working?
Yeah. There's the stream.
You know what? But you want to know what's the most annoying thing about the mouth? Once you get your tongue split, one of the sides of your tongue does not move like the other side because you have a dominant side of
these
your tongue.
Things is not like the
other. Anyways, and again, none of y'all are ever gonna come across this in your whole entire life. But the left side of my tongue, even though I'm left-handed, it doesn't move the way that the right does, and so I bite on the end of my left side of my tongue so much. A couple weeks ago, I bit through it, and I thought I was going to have to go into the ER to have them sew it back on. But I pushed it back together, and it's all it pretty much put itself back together.
You're gonna have to do tongue workouts every day.
That's what I have to do every day. No, you have to do back and forth, up, down. And,
but like seriously, like. I think I was in my early teens that I for the first time saw someone with a split tongue. I kind of always wanted to, but I was always too scared to.
Okay,
but
so
like,
here's what I
found that so fucking cool.
So what I do now is I actually flop my tongue together over itself when I eat most of the time, so that I don't accidentally bite onto it. So it's literally my tongue is sitting on top. What?
You just need a girlfriend.
Well, I mean, or somebody in my life. God damn it! No, I'm just
speaking of somebody's in your life, what are y'all doing tomorrow or the next day or I know my wife already visited her one side of her family the other day, and my son is going to come over tomorrow, I think, and we'll have something to eat. Well, at least I'll have something to eat. I'm going to try and eat something.
I'm on at 2.
What are you doing, Slim?
I'm 3 p.m. My time, Mountain Standard Time. I'll be doing a stream for 2 hours with Brainless and a couple of people. And then, well, at 5 a.m., I'm going to try to get on Commander's stream if I can wake my dumb ass up that early. And then I'll be hanging out with my father and brother probably for dinner at some point. And then maybe going over to a friend's house at some point. We'll see.
Sounds like a full day.
Oh, yeah. Good times, great oldies.
What about you, Brainless, up until you meet up with Slim?
You already heard 2 of the things I'm going to be doing. That's Commander stream and Slim stream. But yeah, tomorrow, like my parents aren't going to be home, so I'm going to be walking their dog. The day after, like, because here we actually have 2 days of Christmas. But like, yeah, then I'm on call. So, and like on Saturday, I'm gonna celebrate Christmas with my parents and my son. So.
Scott, how about you? You having the kiddos all opening their presents, or what's the dealios?
Well, my plan had been to be up at my sister's and having Christmas dinner with my both my siblings as well as my niece and her family. But on the way up there today, I started getting this shimmying and shaking in my engine, and it lost power, and I ended up at a pulling off to a mechanic's place and had to spend $900 to replace what was it called? What did I call it, Mike?
A coil?
Well, yeah, the coil something from the cylinder. So anyway, I am now way into like total poverty, and I have no idea what I'm going to do tomorrow. I may get to go over and be with the grandkids because they're just down the road. It just depends on what my son and his family are doing. Tomorrow's my birthday.
Happy birthday, Scott.
Well, thank you. Birthday.
Well,
and I'm real. Tomorrow. Hey. Compared to that other guy, I'm real. I exist.
We'll have to get you a song on Saturday.
You do look kind of similar in your photo.
Yeah.
Just not in red.
Scott. Of course, I was referring to that other guy. So I've got it over 2 people. Not only am I more real than Santa Claus, I'm more real than that first guy, the one they put on the stick.
You mean Jesus of the Christ?
Oh,
yes.
Yeah, that they put on the capital T. Yeah.
Well, I've actually fulfilled more prophecies than Jesus of the Christ. I rode 2 donkeys into a town. I walked up a mountain. I told people that I did that, and I came back down the mountain, and there was sunshine on my back or whatever. So I've actually performed more prophecies than he did. But we'll talk about that later, probably on my stream.
There you go. And you can add Bigfoot to that list. Bigfoot has done more things than he ever did in that book, too.
Yeah, exactly.
I agree with Maya. I'm convinced that Scott isn't Santa.
And I didn't get the Roman stuff wrong, speaking as Jesus when he wrote in things in the New Testament, and he actually got he wrote things in the Roman words and not in the Jewish text or the ancient Jewish text. So he actually got old writings wrong from the ancient. Anyways, again, we'll talk about that on my stream.
Hey, Titan, it's good to see you. Or watch out, Titan's always watching.
Well, he is above us if he's a Titan. So yes, he's always watching.
If I didn't say hey to John, hi John, how you doing? What is that? T Ace Christie and Slays.
So,
hello all. Hello.
how can we not disprove, just like you were saying, Dave, how can we not prove that Bigfoot isn't Jesus? We've been running after him so long, and
cryptids I equate with gods and ghosts and anything else that you can claim but you can't prove. So anything that you can claim, looked inside your window last night, tapped on your window last night, made a bump in your attic last night, but you can't demonstrate it, it applies as a cryptid. So that would include as gods, demons, anything that things are blamed on people or on a demon or something is actually just what Trees coined the best, I think, is he figured out that, he stated, however you want to put it, that we have cryptids and other monster stories or whatnot because we can't believe other human beings would act that way towards other human beings. So we've made up stories when we found hideous things to explain away that it couldn't have possibly been a human being.
Can we say that there is such thing as Mothman Jesus?
Sure, there can be anything you want.
Yes, everybody, hail Mothman Jesus.
See, that's the thing with supernatural. That's why I try to tell believers in the supernatural is if you are open to the supernatural, then you're open to the supernatural.
Well,
you're open to all the rules going out the window. And if you're opening to all the rules going out the window, then the rules in the Bible also apply that they can go in and out the window on a whim.
So exactly. So what you do is when you say that somebody believes in a supernatural experience with like the Jeebus or with the Holy Bible, you go, what do you believe if a Buddhist, a Hindu, somebody else from other cultures says that exact same thing happened to them? But of course, in their culture, they experience their deities, blah of the blah, right? Is that true then? Oh, well, of course not. You're not going to say that. So, of course, you don't think that because that's how that works. When somebody goes through a near-death experience, they only experience the deities that they are accustomed to being around. They never experience another cultural's deities. They never come out and go, I have no idea why this Asian One came over me and said blah, 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 blah. You know, no, it's always whatever culture they're in. That's because it is a hallucination that you only associate things with the things, just like a dream.
And what I say is these things are all fine and well, but it doesn't do anyone any other good. And that's my other prerequisite is what does believing in this thing do for me? Right?
Yeah.
Does believing in Bigfoot keep me safe? I don't think so. I think understanding that it's bear country will keep you safe. I don't think that you need to worry about Bigfoots, right? So it's self-awareness and everything is a good thing, especially when you're out in the woods and stuff. But attributing it to Bigfoot or Mothman or Mothman can also be a forebearer of bad things that are going to happen and but again though I think Trees put it really well is that monster stories are best left for what we will not say was a human being did to another human being. And that's usually ripping them apart, lots of I don't want to say all the words, but lots of gore, right? Lots of back shop butcher stuff, right? We don't need to see that. And when people do see it, it hits them really hard. So they shut it down with cryptid stories.
Yeah, exactly. What do you want to believe? That it's some other thingy-mabobber and not some crazy person? And then, once again, back in the early pioneer days, let's put it that way, they saw hairy, naked men running around the mountains in Appalachias and other places. Yeah, there were naked, crazy dudes that were running around killing people, just like you were saying, Dave. Yeah. It was most likely humans that were doing it, but our brains do not want to go to that. And it's once again the thingy-mabobber of you see something that looks like eyes in a bush, you think it is a lion and you run away. That's what we think. We think it's the beast that's hidden that we don't know if it's there or not, and it's either fight or flight. And most of us, you flight, and that's how you survive technically, because the people who tried to fight, if it was a lion, they ain't here no mo, you know.
But I think part of it is also like, if you want to use it like it's like there's dangerous people in the woods, like you're gonna say it's Bigfoot to the kids because a scary creature is always scarier than a person. Well, unless you get older and you realize what kind of monster some people are, like that's in those files.
Yes, and that's the other thingy. That's the other way that you can go with this, with fables and stories. Tell the kids, don't go near the water at night because that's when like alligators, will do, or whatever. Don't go into the woods at a certain time because most likely that's going to be more dangerous for you. So yes, you're going to tell them fairy tales or something to scare them to not go where they shouldn't, because it's going to be more dangerous for them. Because what does every 5-year-old do? Isn't it called the terrible? I don't know. Whatever. It's the terrible twos, but I think it's the fives is when they always go, why? Right? And eventually you have to be like, okay, here's this crazy story that I tell you that's insane. And once again, if you're sitting around a campfire with a bunch of 12-year-olds or a bunch of kids, you have this story. Don't go into the woods because the blah, blah, blah is going to blah, blah, blah you at a blah, blah, blah time. Sorry, go ahead, Scott, if you were going to say something.
Who, me? No.
I did want to hear from Mike and what's he got planned for on the holidays.
Well, it answers in atheism. It's all about Jesus. Yeah. So, my ex and my sons and my daughter-in-law we're all going to get together tomorrow and open gifts and do a little thing and probably watch a movie or something like that. But yeah, family. So anyway, there was a complaint, I think, from Ken Ham. He wrote a blog about how it's not about Jesus anymore. Christmas is about presents and trees and all that, crazy stuff.
When was it ever? I mean, even when I was a kid,
I know.
Once in a while we'd go to church or something, or you'd hear something, but it wasn't a big thing. It hasn't been a big thing for quite a while.
Well, like I think over here, like for most people that actually celebrated Christmas, it was about a religious thing, and like, yeah, you guys spoiled us and like messed us up and with your ideas of getting gifts on Christmas.
Damned atheism.
Yeah, no, but like, then again, like, basically none of the traditions are actually Christian.
Yeah.
None of the traditions that people do at Christmas are based on Christianity. They're all pagan rituals.
Yeah, and what of course we do,
like even the date.
AKC, how you doing?
It's not the birth of Christ, but they picked that to fit better with the Romans because it was the birth of their sun god Sol.
All hail. Yeah, hey, and Jur.
And at least that
hey to John. Got Better Than Ember dropping in. We got I saw a Titan earlier. How you doing? Seeing Tori, a whole bunch of people are stopping in. Don't forget that right after me, I guess there's another stream. You follow the link that's pinned in the chat, and it should be working. Brainless checked it out. He said it's working.
Yeah.
You click on that at the top of the hour. In just a few minutes, it'll take you to the next stream, and then after that is Bree, I believe, or something like that, and then Maya.
Then it's Bree, and like for me, the next stream is not showing up in the playlist, but for others it isn't. So just
make sure you check your check your lives
and open that.
Double check your lives. Some people are on for an hour. Some are on for 2 hours, and it's about 10 minutes left. So I want to play the little thingy I wrote a year or two ago for Christmas before we go out, because I don't know what the actual time is, and I don't want to step on anybody's toes, and I want to kind of go right on out, just like I came in. So happy holidays to everybody. Merry Christmas. Hope you get everything you like. All that kind of good stuff. And I've got somewhere here is the Bigfoot story from a year or two ago. It was I made it up myself anyway. It's 'Twas the Night Before Bigfoot, right?
That sounds nice.
In the frosty woods on Christmas Eve night, not a creature stirred in the pale moonlight. The snow-laden branches held stockings with care, in hopes that Bigfoot soon would be there. The moonlight cast shadows on the tall evergreens as Bigfoot emerged, moving to and fro unseen. With footsteps so large they left prints in the ground, as he roamed through the trees without making a sound. Through the moonlit night, with a silent grace, Bigfoot left gifts in each hidden place. Not under a tree, but beneath the moon's glow, he left surprises for creatures below. The woodland animals, snug in their nests, dreamed of the giant who silently quests. Bigfoot, the legend, a creature unknown, wandered the forest, making it his own. As morning approached, the sun began to rise. Bigfoot retreated away from prying eyes. He vanished like mist with a mysterious grace, leaving behind wonder in that tranquil place. And so as the day broke, the woods stood still, with the secrets of Christmas held by Bigfoot's skill. So if you find footprints, mysterious and wide, know that Bigfoot was there on his Yuletide ride. For in the heart of the forest, where legends entwine, Bigfoot spreads holiday joy, a creature so divine. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and all hail Bigfoot.
Yes.
Must hail Bigfoot.
All hail Bigfoot.
All hail Big Dude.
I take that.
Yeah, and look at all those nice emojis that I could post there. Like, if you want those too, you can become a member.
Yeah, I don't know why this thing. There we go. Much better. Yeah, if you want to become a member, you can hit that join button below, hit a like, subscribe. Make sure you support Purple every year with all she does, saying happy holidays to everybody, or just hello, whatever you may or may not celebrate. May you have a great one. We got a couple of minutes, and then it's off to visit my unfinished journey, I guess it is going to be.
Yeah.
It's still working. Yeah. Okay. I want to thank you guys for stopping by. Brainless, Scott, Slim, and Mike, may you and yours have a very safe and happy one, healthy one, and all that kind of good stuff.
Yep. Merry Christmas.
Everybody in the chat, Merry Christmas to you. Skeptic Philosophy, Merry Christmas. Everybody just dropping in. You're gonna be. I don't have a redirect on my channel yet. I hope to someday. Keep hitting those subscribers. But if you follow the link, you'll go to the next one, or hit live, or hit purple live, or Christmas live, marathon live, any of those words. If you can't find the link, I don't know what to tell you. It's right there.
You could actually be both here and there at the same time.
Yeah.
That could also, yeah. And for the people that find it useful, that's the link to the playlist with all the videos.
Okay.
So then you can just, like what I'm going to do.
Hey, Kelly, how you doing?
I'm just going to have that playlist playing even when I go to bed after this stream. So.
Yeah, well, apparently people were shuffling around or whatever, so I don't know. But it came on and then went off and then it came back on again. So now it's on. So that's where I'm sending you out, because I believe that Bree is on afterwards. And that's Central Time. And that's the thing, too. Purple's on Central Time. So we got to make sure. Now, you're on Eastern. It's like, that's right. You're on Central, yes. Because like Mike and I always joke around, you know, now, is that 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock? What is it in real time?
That's why when you're talking in Discord, you use the Discord date function that shows it for everybody in their own time zone.
That's one thing nice YouTube does too. No matter where you are in the world, it'll put your time on there. So
yeah,
does accommodate you with that.
If it didn't,
Sure would. Is there anything else anybody would like to say in our closing minutes?
I'd say it's a great Christmas Eve spending it with you guys and everybody in the chat, including everybody in the chat as well.
Don't forget Jesus.
And Jesus and Bigfoot and Santa Claus. I mean, what more could you ask for?
And don't forget, it's my birthday tomorrow. So
Scott's birthday tomorrow.
Scott, happy birthday! Because for me it's already tomorrow. So for me, it's already your birthday. It's already Christmas morning for me. It's 2 o'clock.
Are you in your pajamas waiting to go down and open presents from under the tree?
Nah, I'm
He's got a nightshirt on.
I'm in my pajamas, getting ready to go upstairs, go to bed.
Maya says, "Happy birthday, Scott."
Well, thank you, Maya. I appreciate it.
You young punk.
I know. I don't feel a day over 90.
Yeah. Oh, did you see my snack picture?
No.
Here, yeah, I see that. That's pretty cute.
Oh, yeah,
he thought the tree was a place for him to hide and attack us from in vantage point. So
you see the folks selling the trees that are decorated like a tree. It's got houses in it. They got a commercial for it.
Really?
You can get it, yeah. You know, because the cat likes to climb around in your trees, supposedly.
Oh yeah.
So they've got a couple of cubby holes from a cat tree put together, and then there's a bunch of branches stuck on it on the outside. So
yeah,
there you go.
He hasn't tried to climb it yet. Hopefully.
All right, so it looks like it's time.
Okay.
Everybody have a good one. Like I said, have a healthy one, a happy one, merry one. Whatever you celebrate or don't celebrate, you know, tell somebody, especially if they say it to you, tell them that back and smile. Just for today.
Yes, have a good night.
Okay. And with that, I'm just going to go. Yeah, everybody say goodbye. I'm going to go out because I don't have an outro. So
goodbye, y'all.
Everybody say bye.